Hello everyone, Triple here, and this is another episode of Super Metroid. I figured we might as well start with the melody again, because this is probably gonna be the last episode I do of this, which, that's pretty sad. I might do a randomizer of this in the future, because those are a lot of fun to do. We'll have to see though. While I wasn't recording, well, I was recording, but I went off screen to go pick up some items that we left behind. So I'm gonna be having a bit of footage here that shows you where I found things and stuff like that. You might see from my count that we have 210 missiles, 50 super missiles, 50 power bombs, and of course our full HP. I did get another reserve tank, which brings us up to 400, which is, I believe, the max amount. We have all our upgrades, so at this point there's really nothing else to do than to face the end. If you're at this point too, don't forget to save in your ship, because it refills all your uses, and it's pretty close by the place. So that's my one tip I can give you. I'm pretty tense because I have to admit I've played this game a whole lot. The ending always gives me trouble. I don't know why, but there's always one of the first memories I have of this game is dying at the very end and that's stuck with me ever since. Damn it. Our ice cream is stopping this. For the items, you're watching that right now. I kind of went just around the map, go around thinking of any places I haven't been yet, or areas I haven't seen yet, and there was a surprising amount of stuff we hadn't picked up yet. There was a bit in Lower Norfair and Norfair. There was a whole lot in Meridia because we apparently skipped the whole part. Plus I forgot about 2 hidden paths. There were some in just, what's this place called? Criteria. That just all around. Prince Star, there was one item. So just all around. And I figured I might as well show that. I mentioned last time about the door I've been ignoring, and I haven't been ignoring it because first time we came by here I opened it, but I didn't went through it. This place is very empty, very big, and it leads to this room. As you can see, there are the 4 boss statues here of Braid, Pentoon, Shrimp, I forgot its name, and Ridley. And now that this statue was here for the first time, but now that we've beaten all the bosses, the statue will start to sink down into the ground. Alright, game over. Goodbye, guys, we're going home. No? Damn. Almost. As we make our way down here, we get into probably the toughest area of the game. It should be because it's the final area, so it makes sense. Welcome to Turian. Now the first thing here is there's lava, which lava is hot. even though you have the suit, lava is still hot. I recommend you to instantly take this safe block, just so you don't have to watch the statue animation again. And this place is home to the Metroid, and as you can see, they just rapidly take your health. They die to 3 power bombs. However, the intended way to beat them is you don't let them eat you, of course, and is by freezing them and then shooting a super missile at them. That's the intended way of beating them. They drop a whole lot of booties, so don't bother about wasting your super missiles on them. You're bound to get, well actually, he didn't drop me anything but health. By the way, you need to kill all the Metroids to go through the door. It's a bit annoying, but like, they just require you to do both, to hit them with the 2 shots. Oh my god, I faded through him. You want to just stay on your toes here and like not go too fast, because if they grab you, it's gonna be really annoying to get them off again. The wave beam is a big help, because it allows you, of course, to shoot through walls, and that means these guys, you can shoot them and freeze them in place. Recognize this sound? This is the sound we often had when there was a boss coming. And I'm gonna ignore these enemies, because this guy is dead. And that's just because this was a boss to us, and he's dead to whatever is coming up. And that's just kind of building, you know, this guy is very strong. And the fact that he's defeated makes you want to not like move on. He just turned into dust. I'm gonna see if I can do this. Probably not. Other enemies here just turn to dust as soon as you touch them. And here comes an enemy. And here is a giant Metroid. And he turns them into dust. I instantly fail this. There's a way you can jump around him and avoid this from happening. He brings you 1 to 1 HP. And then he leaves. There's, like I said, there is a way to jump around him so that you get to this place in time. I'm gonna talk over the beeping because it's really annoying. Let's make our way in here. And luckily they are very nice, because the first thing they give you is a recharge station. So you don't have to listen to that awful beeping again. The other one is a rocket reloader, but we're fine on rockets. That's also if you don't have the rockets to open this door. So as we make our way through here, it's just like all overgrown and dead, and there's nothing really here. And there's a boss door, and I'm pretty sure you know what that means. Empty room time. There's a save point in here, but this is just kind of, it is the boss door, but there's a room, a few rooms before you actually get to the boss. So, also, I don't believe there's any like items here, so you don't have to worry about that. This is a bit of a trick. I don't exactly know how it works. Alright, I'm failing at this miserably. Basically, the next one of these spawns if this one dies. So basically you can avoid having to go through all of these. I'm going to tank all this damage. Just because I don't feel like dodging. By the way, this works better with super missiles, obviously. And as we make our way through here, very hazardly, we get to this familiar face. We saw him in the intro, and this has been a staple like boss for the longest time. Oh my god. I'm just gonna stand here and pump missiles into his face. And as that happens, I can actually pause still. Why can I still pause? The room goes quiet. And it is second phase of Mother Brain. Sorry, by the way, I'm focusing a lot there. This red laser thing attack does a whole lot of damage, so you want to avoid it. Oh, and this is meant to happen. If you get hit by this, it drains you of all your missiles and of your health, and it drops you, and you can't even stand up from this. And you seem so powerless. And then the baby shoots in. This was the baby Metroid from the beginning of the game, and it recognizes you as the mother. So it tries to save you. And it's doing pretty great. By the way, there's a way, speedrunners do this a lot, that you can keep fighting him while this cutscene is going on. Which that's so common to do in speedrunning. and he's drained of all his health. And what does the baby do? Kill us! Oh, never mind. He's giving us health back. And while we do it, it's the poisonous gases coming from outside of Mother Brain, and she starts killing the baby. And this is like, the baby is giving his life to heal us. And then goes into attack again, but dies onto us. And are we going to let that happen? No, we're not. We get a powered up beam and we start destroying. Well, you should start destroying. I'm failing at it miserably, like always. And the boss is getting redder, and we know what that means. There goes Mother Brain. And dead, actually, this time. However, time bomb said, escape immediately. We need to get out of here, right now. This is like, you have like 3 minutes to get out of here. And like, it's a big area, so like the chances that you go wrong somewhere are fairly big. The whole place is shaking, we need to... Is it time to panic yet? I feel like it's time to panic right now. The place is filling with acid and everything is blowing up. And oh my god. There's a way you can use the science park to get out of here faster. But I failed at it, so we're going manually. And like, at situations like this, you notice how long this route we took actually was. Because suddenly you don't have time to stand around and watch. I'm gonna attempt something risky. If I fail at it, I'm gonna die, most likely. But it's the morally good thing to do. Alright, that's what you saw right there. Those were the animals that helped us learn tricks. And they were trapped in there, and we should wait for them to get out. And now it's our turn to get out. I had it that I died here in like the last second, and the planet blew up, and my ship was already flying away. Oh, I'm sorry, that was really stressful. And we make our way out of there, and the planet just explodes. And who comes there? It's Samus in her ship. Clear time, 5 hours and 21 minutes. Now we get the subtitles, the end credits. Honestly, I love this series because like Super Metroid to me is such an amazing game, and well, to be honest, I love playing it every time. I want to be a speedrunner, but like I need a lot of practice for that, obviously. But playing it in this way and explaining everything I know and giving my insight on like things, that's just really fun. And well, to be honest, I'm just happy that it all went so well. There were a lot of points where I thought this isn't fun to watch, I need to redo this or stuff like that. But honestly, this was a big reason why I wanted to do YouTube, to play games I somewhat know. A big inspiration for me here is Emil or Sugar Conroy. He does playthroughs like this, in this style. He researches a game and then plays through it while he explains things. And he knows, of course, a lot of the stuff that goes on inside the game. So I figured I know a lot about Super Metroid already, and I can share that with like people who play it casually or people who want to get into speedrunning. And that's a big reason why I did this playthrough, is for people that want to get into speedrunning. This is kind of roughly a good starting point. Of course, there's way better people out there to watch than me regarding speedruns. There's like one I watch a lot is Oats and Goats. Oh, by the way, we get to see a end picture on our completion. So but yeah, Oats and Goats is one I watch a lot. There's a lot of other really good speedrunners. But since I'm learning, 96%. We missed 4% of the items. That's, if you imagine that's all from mind, I'm really happy with that. But yeah, since I'm learning, it would be a good learning start point for other people. Anyway, I think that's gonna be it for this series. I really enjoyed. I really hope you enjoyed as well, because this game is fun as hell to run. And I'll see you next time.